In this video, I want to be showing you guys a 6'4" two-way rebounding point guard build in NBA 2K25. Now, you guys tired of people just spamming you guys with the same kind of builds? Every point guard build you guys look at on the game, they're basically the same, and you guys just want to play a little bit different. And I know some of you guys, not everyone wants to be Steph Curry, not everyone wants to shoot super deep, and not everyone wants to be Jammer, and everyone sometimes just want to be a bit of a mix. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you guys might want to play like a Drew Holiday or a Russell Westbrook potentially. Now, this is probably not prime Westbrook because prime Westbrook is insane when it came to the dunk, so we have to put a bit of respect in his name. But this is probably the closest you're gonna get to that type of Westbrook Holiday build. Now, the reason why I went to 6'4", if you guys don't know, is 6'4" is the lowest height that you can go and still get paint patroller, which hence the reason why if you go 6'3", you're not gonna be able to get it. So I went 6'4", 222 pounds, 6'11" wingspan. All right, now this is the build. Now you guys can use this build as a template. You guys can use it. You can make it exactly how it is. I think I've kind of utilized and kind of maximized every single potential. I did kind of think about it. So you can see with the drive and dunk, you also need a 78 vertical to be able to get that 2-foot moving dunk. I'm going to show you guys animations, further down the line. Don't worry about it. But this is pretty much it. I'm not going to try to drag this video any longer than it should be. You have decent layup, decent close shot. Everyone has close shot this year. It's a bit insane. You even have standing dunk, you can even get one of the standing dunks. But again, when it comes to sort of the shooting, this is more of a slashing type of build, but you still have an 89.3. So it's not like you're completely, useless from the top. If someone leaves you wide open, not open, but if you're open from the three, you still have that silver limitless range. And with the, badge, perk thing this year, you can actually go +1 and go to gold, which is pretty good. Now, when it comes to the playmaking, you guys can see you have Hall of Fame strong handle. Anchor Assassin is only on silver, but listen, this is more of a mixed build, you know what I'm trying to say. And you have good passing. I said it's not the worst passing in the game. And when it comes to the defense, this is probably where this build is going to stand out in comparison to any other guard builds you have in the game. Because if you think about a Russell Westbrook, a Mr. Triple Double himself, this is kind of the build we're talking about. Whereas, you have playmaking, you have, finishing, and like Westbrook, you actually can shoot threes pretty well. No shade at Westbrook right here. But again, now you're probably thinking, but fear the offensive rebound is probably too high. I'm probably going to drop that down. You need to understand, okay, when I make this build, I know what you guys are probably thinking, and let me show you why it doesn't really make any sense. Because offensive rebound is not costly at all on this build. You'll see that? You'll see that? Look how much I had to go down. Look, what else would you improve if you drop down the offensive rebound? What else would you get? One block? Doesn't really make any sense. What else would you get? 1 or 2 free throw? Like, you're not be able to get much. Your interior can't go up that much, either. So you only went up by like 3. So that kind of showed, that's the reason why. Because I wanted this build to be able to get 2 things. I wanted this build to be able to get paint patroller. Not paint patroller. Cap. Sorry, boys. Not paint patrol. High flying denier. Okay, high flying denier. That's the word. I don't know why I keep getting it mixed up. Listen, it's the lingo. Okay, the game just came out. Okay, my bad. High flying denier, so you still get those blocks and everything else. And also, again, because there's not much to put this on, I was just like, let me just see how much offensive rebound I can get, because I've kind of maximized this build, and you guys can see it goes all the way to a 74. Now, the funny thing about this is a lot of people be telling me, oh, but Faye, the offensive rebound is so high. I play random rec and I see so many little guards go for rebound anyway. So at least with this build, you actually have a chance of getting it. Now, you're not probably going to snag other centers, but there's been times where you go in there and it's another guard in there and just the both of you, and you can potentially just get those boards, get those defensive rebound. Also, you can box out centers. I don't know how long, but because you actually have decent strength. A lot of centers, for example, my center only has an 83 strength, and I'm pretty sure I'll probably struggle to move you easily in comparison to another guard build. But again, it's just kind of a breath of fresh air for you guys to kind of be able to make something different. Now, when it comes to the agility, I would love it to be higher, but trust me, in order to be able to make the build as it is right now, I really had to drop it. I didn't want to, but I had to drop it down a little bit, and also I had to drop down the speed a little bit as well. But again, I was thinking, what's the smallest guard height I can make that can get blocked and can also be a good rebounder? This is exactly that kind of build. Also, if you look at your steal, you still have gold glove, gold interceptor. Your perimeter defense isn't obviously the best in the game, but it's definitely doable. You can definitely hold your own against most other players. Now, the strength in particular, if you're thinking, fair, why did you go to 85? If you guys don't want to go, if you guys don't want gold immovable enforcer, I think it kind of helps with those sort of bumps and everything else. It's down to you, because you have to think about it. On defense, it's going to help you in terms of stonewall animations. You're a big body, and also on offense, especially with the build that has a drive and dunk, you'll be able to blow by other guards who probably don't have as much strength as you a little bit easier. Now, if you want to keep dropping it down, you guys can see at 84, you also get Hall of Fame strong handle. So you guys really have to kind of think about, do you guys want to lose these kind of attributes, reduce the likelihood of being bothered by defenders when dribbling? I mean, that's very important for a lot of you guys, because I see a lot of guys, the ball just getting, picked every single time they try to dribble. These lockdowns are just on their case. But at least with this version, hey, again, you guys can kind of tweak it to your play style and how you guys want it. But you guys let me know what you guys think about this build. Is this a valid build? Again, this block is, for me, is probably the most standout part about this build, just being able to be a guard that can still have decent stats all around. Now, I'm not predominantly a point guard myself, but I do know how to make guard builds like a versatile build. That's my specialty when it comes to 2K, being able to make builds that have a little bit of something in every single attribute, like in every single area. And that's exactly what this build is. But anyways, let me guys, you guys let me know what you guys think about this build. Now, very quickly, boys, I didn't mention this in this video, but look at the cap breakers. I don't know why I forgot to mention it, but this is very, very important. As I was editing the video, I just or looking back at it, should I say, think about the cap breaker on this build. This build is insane. If you can put +5 cap breaker on your steal, you can put your +5 on your ball handling. That's going to completely transform this build. You can even put it on your drive and dunk, and you can put on your vertical +15. So there's so much stuff you can do with this build to go insane with it. Like your +5 on your steal is going to take it to a 96. You can use it on your drive and dunk. So yeah, I mean, if you really think about the build, those cap breakers is going to make such a big difference. So not only is the build perfect, it also gives you room to use those cap breakers to really take it to the next level. Again, if you want those 93 drive and dunk, you can get, you're not far off. You can put, 93 there to get those posterized, and then upgrade your vertical with your cap breakers, and also still get a gold glove, like not gold, but like gold intercept. Or I think, yeah, I don't know what you need to get Hall of Fame. I think you need 96 gloves, and you can still get those stats as well. But anyways, that's just very quickly, because I was watching, I'm like, how come I didn't mention this in the video? Anyways, I'll get back to post animation fear. We're gonna go into the animations, like I said, so you guys can see what you can get with this build. You guys can see the shade. You got Steve Francis, Lonzo Ball, Jalen Suggs, and the name of the build you guys will see in a second. I mean, I've already made it. I know what it's called. It's got a 2-way 3-level shot creator. And if we go to the test builder, I already got it to a 99. So if you guys do want to, play with the animations, again, when it comes to that, I'm not a guard, so I'm sure there's loads of videos already in terms of like what dribble moves and stuff to be using. But when it does come to like stuff like the dunks, you guys can see for the pro contact dunks off 2, that's fine. You only need a 75 vert, but for the pro contact for the 1 foot movie one, you do need a 78. That's the reason why I only went to a 78. And the other crazy thing is with this version, again, it's not the craziest dunking build in the game, but I think it gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? If you have a clear lane, you guys can see you also get the small sort of contact dunk that comes with this, and you get a bunch of sort of dunk packages, all these good dunks and everything else that you can equip on the build. So it's not like you're going to be completely like, oh, again, the little standing dunk we talked about. So, and you get all these good sort of, dunk animations y'all can see right here. But again, this is pretty much the build. I'm just kind of low-key tired every time I watch a YouTube video. It's almost like everyone's making the same build, but everyone's kind of tweaking that build slightly different. I just wanted to make something completely new that I haven't really seen. I haven't seen someone make a build like this, in terms of having rebounding, you having steal, you can, block shots and everything else. So I know some of you PGs out there, you guys want to be that kind of guy that want to be able to do a bit of everything. And I think this is probably the closest build you can make as a guard when it comes to that. So you guys let me know what you guys think about this build. But yeah, again, I don't want to drag this video any longer than it should be. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.